Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What up, TSP family? Hope you're having a dope day, and thank you for tuning in. This is the Sneaker Podcast, Season 8, Episode 15. My name is Chris Chu, and he is the 2 aficionado, but number 1 in your heart. What is up, Sean Collard?
Hey now.
Hey now. And he is the 6 shooter from the Midwest. He goes by 40, but really, he's just Calby. What is up, Cal?
Gentlemen, what's going on?
What's going on, man? And he is the business cash daddy. He likes collabs so much, he swears about it. What is up, Chloe?
What's up, guys?
What's up? And as always, the Sneaker Podcast is brought to you by your favorite organic sneaker cleaner, Sneaker Logic. You can use our coupon code TSP15, get 15% off your order. You can find them on Instagram at sneakerlogic_official. It's a good time to be making sure that your white sneakers are looking crispy for the summer season, right? It's not officially summer yet, but you know.
Oh, it feels like summer today, though.
Felt like summer today.
Mm-hmm.
Sauna time. I commented in my basketball group that it's cold shower season.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to turn that knob all the way anymore. So
right.
Perfect. Keep your sneakers clean, crispy, and fresh for the hot weather. Sneaker Logic. Cool. And let's start the podcast like we always do with what we wore on feet today and what we plan on wearing tomorrow. Cal, why don't you start us off?
Today I wore my Saucony and Feature G9 Shadow 6 from the, I think it's the High Rollers pack. It's the black pair with the gray toe.
Yeah.
I really like that pair, man. That pair has a lot of things that I look for in that shoe. Like the toe is leather instead of suede. Like a lot of collabs are suede, and then you hit your gas pedal and ruin your shoe in one drive. And so it's leather, and then it's got 3M hits. It's got a speckled midsole, and it's got a gum outsole. So I mean, it's basically ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, gum's good, man.
Yeah, and tomorrow it's kind of in new shoes, so. We'll just we'll just wait for that
a little bit later. Very nice. Chloe, what did you wear on feet today? What you plan on wearing tomorrow?
Today's wear was lots of fun. Today I wore a pair of Jordan 3s JTH.
Oh.
And what I like about that pair is everyone like points and nods, and then I have to tell them look a bit closer because it's just not your regular pair of Jordan 3s, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, oh yeah, there's a swoosh on it. What's up with that? And then then we have a little
Story time.
Our conversation's a bit. Yeah, there you go. Story time. That's about it. Yeah, no, it's a great shoe. I love how it's aging. It's getting all yellow all around.
Oh wow.
I love the 3M hit off that swoosh. It's so money. And for tomorrow, we'll bring it up when we do new shoes. Yep.
Oh,
we got a theme going on.
Oh yeah.
Two's a theme. Sean, what do you wear on feet today? What you plan on wearing tomorrow?
Today for work, I wore my Air Jordan 3 Retro in the Wizards colorway with the copper Jumpman. I noticed, I pulled them, I wore them once before, and it was a day where I did a sort of a craft with my students. And I pulled them out of the box, and I saw something on the side of the shoe, and I was like, I went to wipe it off. I thought it was dust or something, and it wasn't coming off. And I looked closer, and it was the metallic silver paint that I was using with my students.
Oh,
which for the most part on the leather parts peeled right off. It came because it was acrylic paint and it peeled right off. But there was a part that hit the stitching on one, and so you can see a dot of silver paint on the stitching on my left shoe, and it drove me nuts all day looking down at it. But it was too late to change the shoes because I was running late and I had to go. So I every once in a while look down and see metallic silver paint dot on my shoe. Drove me nuts. So that's what I wore today, though. And tomorrow, I think I'm gonna bust out a pair of Nike AirTech Challenge 4 in the Cerise colorway.
Cerise.
I haven't worn those in a long time, so I'm gonna pull those out and wear those tomorrow.
Yeah, very nice. I like that. There's am I wrong, or it feels like Agassi season when it's like tennis season when it's like getting warmer?
Yeah, when it's summer, I feel like summer, I start pulling up more stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hirachis, AirTech Challenge, that kind of stuff.
Oh, the Hurachis,
Yeah,
yes.
Hirachis.
Hirachis.
Yeah.
Today I wore, because I took a little trip to the Adidas outlet, I wore some Ultra Boost, the OG colorway. I think it's like the last Ultra Boost that I own, colorway wise. Got rid of everything else. And then tomorrow, we'll talk more about the Adidas a bit later. Tomorrow, I plan on wearing something like a brand that I haven't worn in the winter much. Some New Balance. New Balance 990 V5 Aimé Léon d'Or. Gonna bring that out. Just to and to be honest, my only plans for tomorrow are to go out and buy myself some junk food for lunch. But we're gonna make it special.
Nice.
That's what it's all about. All right. Let me ask you guys, with all this warm weather that we're talking about and all your summer sneakers coming out, did you ever think of pairing it with some nice beach shirts from Kuwait?
Definitely.
Maybe. If you checked out their Instagram lately at KUWALLATEE, you can check out their new beach shirts. Very cool, very stylish. Like their whole vibe recently, I think we spoke about it in the last episode with Lawrence as well. Like the kind of like classier, casual summer vibes, very golfy, I guess. I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
Beachy wear. It's a nice trend. I like the look. And
everything they've been putting out lately is crazy. Like they have now those like denim utility pants.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Like denim ones? Like, man.
Yeah. And for those who still don't know what parachute pants are, they posted on their story, or maybe it's one of their reels, someone that was explaining how to wear it in 3 different modes. And I thought that was so cool because you keep it zipped all the way down, and it's kind of like that tapered look, like the slimmer fit. You half zip it up, and then you got a little flare at the bottom, right? And if you zip it all the way up, it's like a total loose vibe. And in the video, you can really tell the difference at every mode, like every height of the zipper. So it's very cool. If you can find it on their Instagram, check it out. It might convince you. I know we're convinced. Again, you can use our coupon code SPOD20 to get 20% off your order. Be on the lookout. I know they drop a lot of really dope sales throughout the year. So
yeah,
keep your eye on the price. Yeah. All right. Let's get to the part that Cal and Chloe are looking forward to talk about. The new shoes segment.
New shoes.
Yeah. Why don't you hit them up, Cal?
All right. I'll start with what I'm wearing tomorrow, and I've also been wearing it off and on for a couple days. Nothing too wild and crazy, but I'm actually really liking them for just running around. Like if I was gonna go just get some junk food, like Chris, and that is these Ultra Boost slides that I picked up.
Oh, Ultra Boost.
Or Boost, sorry.
Yeah.
Boost slides,
Oh.
yeah. So I got these off that little friends and family thing, you know what I mean? But was very happy when I found them. They're comfy, man. They're cool. I like it. They're my new beside the door. I have I'm not a huge slide guy, but now I have three separate. Like I have in the house slides, I have fancy slides, and now I have day-to-day slides.
Wait, hold on, man.
Fancy slides.
That's fancy slides.
They're Kith. They're Kith.
Oh,
of course.
Wait.
Yeah.
What's the occasion where you're saying, "Oh wait, I need the fancy slides today"?
Maybe for a restaurant when when I'm at the resort or something on vacation. You know when you got to wear the button-up shirt in Mexico, and then that's when I'll pull out the Kiss slides.
And the guy at the door is looking at your slides, and you're like, no, this designer, man.
Yeah,
Design.
yeah. You can't read? Google it, bro.
They're so flashy.
So that's that. I'm pretty happy. They did the trick. And then I got these, which is the
Yeah.
A6 Pro Blast by Anderson Bell. And they're crazy. They're crazy, man. I got them on sale. I'm not really like a tech runner type of guy. Like the newer stuff. I'm more like a retro guy. But I kept seeing these and they kept like catching my eye. And then I watched a couple of reviews on them and nobody had anything bad to say about them at all. So I got them and I really liked them a lot. This midsole, it's the FF Blast midsole. I've never used it before. I think someone told me it's the third iteration they've done on it. And it's like it's squishy. Like it squishes a lot. So I think it's going to be extremely comfortable. And they're very, very light. And just the little details all over it. Like all the eyelets say Anderson Bell on it. There's Anderson Bell at the back. This little charm hanging on the laces. That's the AB logo. So yeah, I'm stoked with them. They got a bit of a Virgil vibe, but that doesn't bother me. Yeah, I like them a lot. I'm very excited to wear them now. I'm wearing them this weekend.
Nice.
And lastly, I picked these up. I'm not 100% sure if I'm keeping them, but we talked about them so many times I had to do it, and that's the DJ Khaled 5s.
You the best. You the best.
This is awesome.
Yeah, so
They are nice, man. They're so nice.
They're nice.
Very nice.
They're very
man.
nice. They are very
It's
nice.
a really nice shoe.
It is.
The leather's super nice. You know what it was when I thought about them? I literally thought to myself, I was like, if these were Kith, they'd be like my favorite Jordans.
There you go.
Because that colorway is like very my style and what I like to wear. And I really like the outsole with that like creamy stuff. And then I also really like how they like trim down the upper there.
Yeah.
How they took out the pods that are in the collar.
Yeah.
So yeah, really happy with it. Don't really like Nike. But we'll see what happens. Like I don't like their customer service, but we'll see what happens.
Well, you and I would have been twinsies, but like I've mentioned in the pod before, my order got canceled for those. So we would have had those. I would have had those too. we would have been.
I got a 9.5. I usually wear a 10,
Mm-hmm.
and then I remembered that my Wolf Gray 5s when I had them. That's the only 5s I've ever owned. Were fit a little big. So I just randomly got 9.5. I was like, screwed, I'm getting a 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
So that's part of what we'll see happens once I lace them up and put them on. We'll see how they fit. If they fit like too small.
I feel they fit big, the 5s. So
yeah. Okay.
You might be okay with those.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes, man. I like them. That's a summer shoe, man.
Oh, that's a summer shoe. For sure, it's a summer shoe.
And you don't have to tie up the 5. Like you don't have to tighten it. Like you just wear loose boot, you know?
For sure. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I like them. I think they look nice, so we'll see.
Very nice.
What's the retail on that?
I think it was like $300.
Yeah, like $290 or something like that.
All in?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah. I think it was like 304 all in or something. $290. Yeah, I think that $290 plus tax.
Your 5% tax. Yeah.
Yeah, out here in Alberta, you know what I mean?
What is that?
It's pretty sweet.
5%.
5% tax.
It's barely tax. Why even bother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
But like
Go ahead.
so it took a long time to get to my door.
Yeah.
First of all, the
Nike's
shoes.
Nike's slow as shit.
And secondly, like stop writing Nike all over the box.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, someone peeked in my box. The corner of my box was ripped open. And it's literally ripped open so someone could peek in and see what I bought.
Wow.
Yes.
And I'm like, if I would have been waiting this, whatever it was, 11 days for you guys to even like get them out the door, and then they show up at my house and then they don't show up at my house, you know what I mean? Because someone at Canada Post decided to steal them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if it wasn't the DJ Khaled 5s, these might be gone. If they said Travis Scott on them, I wouldn't have got them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that at all. Like, I really think that that's one of the stupidest
It's
things.
dumb. Yeah. Like, why are you
Yeah.
advertising on your own box? Like, we get
Yeah.
it. It's Nike. We already ordered.
Especially-
You got our business already. You don't need to advertise
Yeah.
it. What you're
Right.
saying.
Yeah.
After
You're
the fact,
literally
man.
advertising it to the people that are
Mhm.
walking by my house, seeing it on my porch. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
Stupid.
you guys
Yeah.
are all in resale too, so you know exactly what's, you know what I mean? You know exactly people are stealing packages. You
Yep.
guys are suing StockX. Like, you know the vibes. Like,
Mhm.
cut it out. Give me a
Yep.
blank box, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Cat food on it or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Did you notice the official name of that color? What is
No.
it like pink or something? I don't know what because it's nice. It's like a
it's like-
salmon or something.
Coral or something. Or...
Coral. Yeah, coral sounds about right.
Crimson Bliss, it says on the box.
Crimson
here.
Bliss.
Even better. Even
Yeah.
better.
Damn.
Sounds
That
great.
is the best.
Crimson Bliss.
Yeah.
Crimson
nice,
Bliss.
Crimson
nice box
Bliss.
too. The box is nice. I like
Your
it.
box is nice. Very nice. Yeah. Crimson Bliss.
Crimson Bliss. All right.
Shit.
And on this,
Yes.
okay,
I'm surprised they didn't steal your shoe. I mean,
Hmm.
still a
they took
Jordan,
sneak peek.
but like,
yeah,
you know,
I would have.
I think if they're
Nobody
gonna
wants to
take
lose their
this-
job over a brick.
right? Exactly. If they're gonna risk it, it's gonna be for the money, not for
Uh-huh.
like, you know,
Uh-huh.
something
Me
that.
and-
you know.
Me and OG Sneaker Nerd are the only ones that bought them.
That's right.
Are they sitting everywhere?
2 out of 2 pairs landed. Yes.
Yeah.
They're actually off Nike now, but I got them off Nike. However, like
Yeah,
2 weeks
months
ago.
months
Weeks,
later,
months
after.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I ordered mine and the order got canceled, it was months after they had originally released. They keep adding a few sizes here and there once in a while.
Mm.
So
Is that because people are returning them?
probably
Maybe.
they stole them and then said no.
Or like
return it,
they
let's
had
return it.
they had them in store and then eventually they returned them to the
Ah,
brand and then
right.
that's it. I don't know.
No, what resale is $5 less than retail? I'm sending these back.
There's your 5%.
Yeah.
All right. Chloe.
Yep.
What,
Okay. So
new
first
shoes?
pickup is a double up. I mentioned it in the past, and it happened right after the last podcast. Like right away, it happened.
Mhm.
It fell into the sweet spot, and yeah, copped it. It's the what's called the Club C Jound in the olive white and olive colorway. So I was able to double up on that, and super happy with that because I love my what's it called my Club C's. Second
Olive
pickup
is nice,
is
man.
a
Olive
New
is
Balance, New Balance ALD collab. It's the 860 V2. This one took a while because just to find it at the right price was the challenge. I was actually able to cop them off of Grailed from Australia. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Crazy.
The pair ended up all the way over there, and my God, what a shoe! What an unbelievable shoe!
Mm.
The
How many colorways did they make for that pack?
3, if I'm not mistaken. I think there was the olive, the green, the blue, and the red.
Yeah.
And obviously, I love my green, I love my olive, I love my cream, and yeah, maybe I'll try for the others. We'll see, but
Yeah.
they're all pretty high in price. But wow, what a shoe! Like the details and
This is
everything.
860 you said?
Yeah, 860 V2.
I prefer this model over the 2002R. They're kind of similar looking.
Yeah,
You find?
Yeah, they're a bit similar. They're both sweet in their
Or
own
that
ways.
920. That
Is it the 920?
is like kind of meshy as well.
1902, maybe? Is it 1902?
No, 920
It looks more minty.
or 902, maybe.
902, maybe. It's got the same colorway as the pair you have now, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I tried for
yeah.
those.
I
tried
prefer
for
this
those.
one. I
and-
prefer this one though. It
yeah, I
seems
like the
sleeker.
toe.
Yes.
Yeah, the
toe.
toe's
This
nice.
is
Yeah.
Yeah.
the game changer. But I would have been happy with the other one as well because they're
Mhm.
sweet. Yeah. And for my third, it's what I'm going to be wearing tomorrow, and it's an ALD New Balance collab, and it's the 550 in the beige and the brown. And man,
Beige and
look
brown.
at how plush that is. Like
Mm.
Oh yeah.
it
It's like
is nice.
it's a
I really
it's
like
a
it.
full bush right there.
Yeah. I really like it. Everywhere I go, all I see is white 550s, and I got the perfect fit for that one. It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. They look so
Yeah.
much nicer with like some color blocking to them. Like, I mean, white is great too, but we've
Yeah.
seen it 700 times.
Like
Mhm.
you don't even notice them at this point, like the white ones. They're just like a pair of Air Force Ones. Like you just
Yeah,
look past it.
okay.
But this one, I mean, man, my God, it looks like live.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Dipping into the ALD. Huh? A
Yeah.
little bit more. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice pickups. Sean, you got something?
Yes, got a couple pairs. The first one up is the Air Jordan 2 in the white cement colorway.
That's a clean shoe, man.
It's very,
Yeah.
very clean. I've already worn these. I've already worn both pairs that I picked up, but yeah, I love it's
What?
very, very well because I got them like the day after I last was on the pod. So
Oh, okay.
I
No,
could
sorry. I thought you bought two of this and you wore them.
no, both pairs of
Okay,
new
sorry.
shoes I've
Sorry,
worn
sorry.
already.
Okay.
So they're worn. But yeah, super clean colorway. Very nice for the summer. White and gray. Can't go wrong with that. And the second one I was very excited about, and this is the Converse Weapon Times Fragment.
Ooh.
Oh
Ooh,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Oh, look at that. It's not the ones, Chloe, but there's a fragment stamp on it.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Very, very nice quality. The leather's super, super thick and nice and sweet and soft.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Fun fact, they came laced with black laces.
Uh-huh.
And I thought I'd like to put white laces them, and I realized inside the shoe there was a white lace and a cream lace. I'm like, oh, cool. They came with three
Ooh.
different sets of laces.
Yeah.
Then I looked because they were in one shoe, and I looked in the other shoe, and there was no other laces. And so they literally came with a set of black laces and then one white lace and one cream lace.
That's for everyone, or
Oh.
that's just your
That's
pair?
it. No, that's everyone. I checked. I
Oh,
verified it.
cool.
It's every So you get one white. So I don't have another shoe here, but I took white laces from another pair of shoes and put white laces in them. I find they look cleaner.
Clean.
So how I
That's
would.
strange.
Crispy.
Yeah, it's strange. They came like a mixed match lace. I have no idea why
But I
that was
like
done.
it.
It's an interesting little touch.
Yeah.
But man, they did a good job on the shoe. It's really, really nice. I really love it. So, and I'm looking forward to there's going to be more Converse weapons coming out.
It does look
Excited
Can I-
nice.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, because I just recently watched the wear testers on that shoe,
Mhm.
and how the collar is kind of padded looking on that.
Yeah.
He was saying from the OG pictures he couldn't tell, but it looked like it was supposed to be, or it used to be thinner. And aside from that, it was basically everything was
It's
how the
really
OGs were. But
Yeah.
do you know? Like, do you know?
I mean,
if that's
I
been
had the
extra
OGs,
padded?
but I had the OGs in '86. I don't really remember how thick the padding was. I do know that they were a lot heavier than this.
A lot
People were asking me,
heavier.
are they as heavy as the originals? Like, not even close. They're quite light. The midsole feels like a bit heavy on them, but in terms of the padding, it's not that thick. I don't know why he thought it was super thick on his pair, but
Or
I
maybe
don't
more
I can't
plushy?
imagine it being much thinner. It's really not that thick. If you look, you guys can
Okay,
see the
yeah.
camera. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that thick.
Yeah. What
Like,
what
looks
I
like really high,
twos,
though.
the twos have a thicker
That is true.
collar than
Oh,
the
much
these.
thicker. Yeah,
right?
much thicker. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know why he thought they were that thick. It's not that thick, but
What I remember from the last Weapons retro, which is like fucking long time ago,
yeah,
it was all like stiff leather
yeah, it was
and
shit leather.
maybe
yeah.
not so much cushioning or
Mhm.
padding
Mhm.
as you would say. And it was really, that's why in my head, like the Weapons is like a piece of plastic. Like
Yeah,
the whole shoe, like
yeah, but I mean, this is the
this one
leather
looks
on this
good.
is
Yeah, the way
really
you're
really
just
nice.
yeah,
That's really a really nice soft leather,
good
but
stuff.
like a thick
Yeah,
cut,
those
but it's
look
like
nice.
soft. Yeah,
It's a really nice pickup. I
Thanks,
kind of
man.
wish it came with two cream laces, though. Like a pair
Yeah.
of
That's
That was
weird.
weird move that mixed match laces, but I don't know.
You could
Any-
find laces for $10, man.
Yeah, no,
Like,
like,
if
well,
you
yeah,
really
yeah. I
needed
mean, I've
to.
got cream laces somewhere, but I want just a regular white on both shoes, so
Yeah.
I didn't want to mix match them.
You know your Jordan 2s, Sean?
Yeah.
Don't they remind you of the 25th anniversary?
Yes, they do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Big time, eh?
yeah. Very similar. Very similar.
I'm
Is
thinking
the-
that's
Except that toe.
oh
That
sorry.
toe.
I'm thinking that's a shoe you'd like double up on.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need two pairs of these.
Because you'd be wearing your OG colorway anyways.
Exactly. More often than not, I'll go to my OG colorway. But yeah, the non OG colorways, I would probably just get one of each because I got one of the lucky greens, and one of these. So that's I think that's good
Yeah.
enough.
Okay.
Is the Nike on the back on the heel, is that stitched or is it a thing?
Plastic.
That's funny too how they're doing that because I
Yeah,
saw I
yeah,
think it's the like cool gray pair or something
yeah.
is stitched, right?
Yes, yeah,
And so
yeah.
it's like you never
You
know.
never know what you're gonna get. You do know that there will have the ones like both color laces will be the same color. Yeah, that's true. They're
You
mixing it all
really
up.
never know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. For myself, I received a impromptu package, from the good people over at Puma Canada. They sent me a Puma Canada, Foot Locker Canada. Sorry, you can't really see on camera here. It's the
There you go.
Puma Mellow MB02 in the
Whisper.
Huh?
Whispers.
You've got to whisper it.
Whispers colorway. Yeah.
Whispers.
So it's pretty clean. It's the first time they use suede on one of their mellows. So I don't know. I do like anything that's kind of like sail off whitish.
Yeah.
It's like it's an easy shoe to like make look good. I find these days. Yeah, and so big shout out to Puma Canada for that. Very nice.
I think that's my favorite pair so far.
It's like the most it's subdued in colors, but it's very nice, not wild and out there, but it's like clean, you know. So yeah, I totally understand where you're going at. And I went hunting. So look, when was it? A week ago, 2 weeks ago. Good friend of the pod, Frank Cubicle 38, hit me up in the DMs, and he goes, "Hey, did you use this coupon on eBay? It gives you shit. It's been so long, I forget.
It's 15% off, wasn't it?
15%. So
Mhm.
it gives 15% off your order. It might be a bit more. No, 15% sounds right.
Pretty sure.
15% off your order on sneakers. It was like a
only
discount code for
sneakers.
sneakers.
Yeah.
So I was like, what? And then I go, well, perfect. Because there's a lot of shoes on my watch list that are like borderline for me to pick up. But if I can tack off like 15%, we might be in business. So I go hunting. I start hunting for stuff, and I'm like, okay, I start adding stuff to the watch list. And then I go, there's one search that I do sometimes, and I just went Jordan Celtics. That's my search. And then I put my shoe size and everything. And lo and behold, this pair pops up. Jordan 36 in the Celtics colorway.
Wow. Right? Yeah.
But so the coupon only works on sneakers that are $150 or more. This was way under that. Like it was under $100. And so I'm like, I can't use the coupon on it, but it's under $100. Let me offer even lower. So I offered the guy even lower, and he took it.
He
so
took it.
Wow.
Sweet.
Damn. He just wanted to get rid of them. And
is that when Celtics were down 3-0 that happened?
Not yet. We're gonna get to that very soon. So, dude, but it was during their playoff run.
Yeah.
When I'm watching games, man, there's nothing I like to do more than buy Celtics gear.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Celtics gear that shows up at my house. So this pair I bought, and the funny thing about this shoe, so there's like this authenticity guarantee program that they got going, and the shoe arrives at their center and it sits there for like a day or two. I'm like, oh, usually they get it, they authenticate it, and they ship
Pretty
it.
quick.
And
it's quick. Yeah.
It's been a few days. It's been there, but for me, it's like a purchase that's under $100. I'm not stressing at all, you know. I get a phone call and it straight up says eBay on it. I'm like, this is a scam. This is a scam for sure. But I answer it, and they're like, "Hi, work for eBay, eBay authentications." I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "So you purchased this Jordan 36 Celtics, blah blah blah." He goes, "They check out. Everything's fine. We authenticated it. Everything looks good, but the seller shipped it in its shoebox."
No.
He goes, "It looks
tape
as
the
though
shoebox shut."
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. The guy goes, it looks like that's how it was shipped to him because it's different tapes on it,
Oh
different
wow.
tape being used on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
box. And we want to know if you still want to take them or if you want us to send it back to him.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
I'm
cool
like,
to do that.
yeah. And it's the first time it's ever happened, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, they're speaking to me like they understand
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that the
yeah.
shoebox is
Yeah.
important,
Yeah.
right?
For sure.
I go, no, I'll take them. And he goes, okay, cool. We just wanted to make sure. And then that's it. That was the call. It was interesting,
Nice.
you know?
Very
right?
cool. Yeah.
I got them today. Very
Very
happy. Yeah, I'm happy. I was hunting for this pair, but here in Canada is like $300 with taxes and everything. So
Damn.
I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Tatum wear those?
I think he did, right?
He did a few times. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
But now he's moved on to his pair.
His
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
his model.
This is the
Yeah.
36. He wore the 37 a bit as well. Then he
Mhm.
moved on to his own JT. Also on my head, it's a special hat. It's a Concepts. It's a Concepts collab. Says Tatum on the side there. And they have like a whole Jason Tatum collection. Concepts is in Boston as well. So they did this series of hats and I think a bit of apparel. It was it looked okay. Like the pricing wise was okay at first. So when it first launched, I was going to get one right away. But their shipping was pretty high. And I was like, well, no, that bumps it up too high. But recently they had a 30% off their site sale.
Mm.
And that put me in range to get it. Purchased it. They were doing during their playoff run. I got to do it. And then got it real quick. So I'm wearing it right now. Very happy about the whole playoff run thing.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Listen, they
yeah.
had an incredible comeback, man. That was
Yeah.
Yes. So throughout, I don't remember a season for me as a Celtics fan being so present and being so attentive to what they were doing throughout the season and in the playoffs. Like I was on them, like watching everything, reading all the internet experts' comments about everything, you know, and it brings you up, brings you down, little drama, no drama, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the playoffs, we're doing well, first round okay. I see that Miami eliminates the Bucks. I go, oh, that helps us, you know, like the one seed is gone. Then they face Miami, who actually did take out the Bucks as well. So I'm like, what the fuck, man, you know?
Yeah.
And like Sean said, they go down 0-3. And guys, I was at a very low point of my Celtics fandom. Like I was, what the heck? Despair, yelling at the TV, yelling at them for not playing a specific way, like as if anyone's listening to me yell. And then they bring you back up, man. They tie the fucking series 3-3. And
when they win one, I'm like, okay, that was cool. They got one. They got
in my
one.
head. I was like,
wasn't a sweep.
They're gonna win one.
It wasn't a sweep.
Yeah,
Than two.
It wasn't.
They're not.
Sweep.
They can't win three. They can't win three in a row. It's so hard to do. And that last game that they tied the series at.
Yeah, with Derek
3-3,
White.
with the Derek
like
White
0.1.
tap in. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, that was crazy.
Yo,
When
I was
that-
like, it's over. I when they tied it
I
up
was
3-3,
so mad.
I was like, it's done. Boston's going to the finals. They're not gonna lose
There's
that
never-
home.
no
I didn't
way.
even watch that. I didn't even watch that
And
game
then
because I was
that
like, it's a
game-
wrap. They
But
won.
game 6, they were ahead a lot of the game. And then Miami came back, and you must have been dying, Chris.
No, Sean. This is the cycle of a Celtics fan is always this. Pre-game, very excited, super pumped up. During the game, I want to kill myself. At the end of the game, we always believed in you. That's the cycle.
We knew.
Fan. And it's the leads, okay? Unless it's a 25 to 30 point
Yeah.
lead, I never feel safe.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
in today's NBA. Okay.
I almost texted you. They got this in the bag several
So,
times.
Yes, I have a rule about messages.
I held off though. I didn't do it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I remember. Yes, some funny moments with us.
Yes,
In the past. But yes, this would have been taken the wrong way if you had texted
Yes,
me
I know, and that's why I didn't do it.
So,
But this is I knew
anyways.
you were too deep into it. I couldn't
Too
do it.
deep into it. So they lost game 7. The season ends. Miami moves on. Miami played better, and it, guys, it like hurt. Like I'm honestly still hurting. I'm hurting like badly, and I don't
Mm.
know what it is because I'm a fan, but I didn't play a minute of the game. You know, I love the team. I love the players, and but I'm hurting, like straight up hurting. The night that it happened, I couldn't go to sleep, and I'm a dude that can fall asleep whenever,
Yeah.
and I couldn't sleep,
Shit.
and I woke up the next day and I was like gloomy and like I guess sad, but I don't know why, but I do know why, and I don't know how long it would take me to like recover. I had basketball like to actually go play 2 days later, and I kind of didn't feel like it, which is weird. But it I don't know. Though I sent a message to Cal during the game, venting some frustration about something, and the one thing Cal replied to me is, I'm sorry how it went down, but I love you, bro. And weirdly enough, it did make me feel much better. Like, I don't know, man. I'm still, part of me is still like half not admitting like that it's affecting me so much, but fuck, man, it's like you have expectations, they bring you to like the lowest of lows, the highest of highs, and then they just, and that's it, you know. There's nothing you could do until like the next season starts, and then you start feeling okay, let's get back into it. So I'm like, okay, that's what it is when you love something, right? We love our sneakers. People catching L's, people really wanting something, never being able to own something, never being able to wear something. Can't explain it, you know, like why you're not allowed to have it, why you can't get your hands on a shoe that you love so much, why you do deserve it. You know, everyone deserves to be happy with their sneakers, but sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you want it to. But you know, little by little, you find other ways to, you know, get back into it, and then find what makes you happy. This makes me happy. Getting Celtics gear, even though the season's over. Why not?
It was funny for me too, because I was actually pulling for the Celtics because I watched them play this year live. And so I watched them play in Phoenix, and when the game was on, I was actually out with my buddy from Phoenix was in town. So I was out with him, and I didn't even like I said, I thought the Celtics won. We were out on the patio. I wasn't even looking at the score or anything. And blah blah blah. And then I see Chris's message, and I'm like, what the hell? And I look up, I see the score, and I'm like, oh my God, like it's over. Like I did not see that coming. Like I said, I was the whole time I was like, yo, you come back from down 0-3 and you're playing at home, it's a wrap. Like I was like, yo, like I was gonna be so happy to be like, yo, I watched the Celtics play this year and they're in the finals. Like that was my whole thing. Like I'm not even a Celtics fan, but I was just gonna be like, you know, I saw them play. But shitty, man.
And they had the momentum winning those 3 games in a row, and then they're at home, like you said, they're at home.
Yeah,
I thought for sure they were gonna pull it out, but I don't know. It's so hard to win that 4th game in a row, I guess.
It's I don't know. It is a thing. I have thoughts about everything, but it's like, you know,
I was freaking out when he tweaked his ankle on the first play. I was like, oh my God. Like, why?
I like how they handled themselves in the press conference afterwards as well. I listened to everything, guys, just to get an inkling of like an idea of what might happen in the offseason. There's a lot of questions regarding like Jaylen Brown and all that. Anyways, but like they asked Jason Tatum about his ankle. Like, how did it affect you? He goes, I don't want to make excuses. Like, everyone's hurt. They have hurt players. We have hurt players. Injuries happen. It's just part of the game. That's just the way it is. You know, they play better this game, and that's it. So
unlike a certain someone we know who calls himself the GOAT. who plays shitty in the playoffs, and you find out later there's some mysterious injury he had.
Yeah.
I tweaked my knuckle and I couldn't shoot properly.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, that's why you play like shit.
Yeah.
That's why you couldn't play defense.
We'll see what happens when he no longer exists. Did you guys see that? Did you see
yes,
that?
Yes. Stupidity.
Quoting
What you talking
Jay-Z.
Oh,
Yo, out of
stupidity.
nowhere, LeBron decides to put up a story that says, I'm supposed to be number one on everyone's list. We'll
Yeah.
see what happens when I no longer exist.
Oh
That's
my
a Jay-Z line.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But tonight's not
Yo,
about
settle
LeBron.
down.
Anyways.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, the one more thing about the press conference. They
Yeah.
asked Jalen Brown because this offseason they can give him a super max contract, which is like a huge, near $300 million contract for extension for the summer of 2024. And they asked him about it right away. What do you think is going to happen in the offseason? He's like, to be honest, I thought we'd still be playing. So I don't, I even didn't think about that. Like I'm still in, we're going to playoffs and finals mode, you know?
Yeah.
Why would I have thought of that?
Shit.
And I love that because that's like, it's true.
Yeah.
That's how I'm thinking, you know, that's how I'm feeling as a fan. I go, I thought we'd still be playing. Like, to be honest, I scheduled like my activities for the following week depending on their playoff schedule, the final schedule.
Final
You know, like,
schedule. Wow.
yeah. And wifey today, she looked at me. She goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay." She's like, "You look kind of like zoned out." I go, It's because I have all this free time now. Like my mental, my energy. I have so much energy now because I don't have to devote it to like paying attention to the games. I have so much time on my hands. I'm like, you guys want to go hang out? Want to have a picnic or something? I don't know.
You should just become a Knicks fan, and then you'll only have to worry about the first round, and then sometimes the second round. But you know it's not going to go further than the second round, and then you have to worry about it.
One more pickup.
No.
To brighten up the day, received this Kobe 5 big stage. We can call them the Bow Crews from now on. Can we do that? Sure, let's do that. So I'm very happy. This I purchased with that coupon from eBay. So
nice,
super cool situation where I knew that we had the coupon, but the coupon was going to expire at 11 p.m. that night. And I had these insights. I didn't want to pay whatever the seller was asking. So I offered lower, like much lower. And they countered, but still within what I was ready to pay. Then I tack on the coupon. Total, nice. I chopped off 96 USD off the price of the shoe before purchasing. So very happy with that.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah.
That's like your pair of Jordan Celtics right there that you saved.
Yes, that is it. 2 for 1. Let's do that. Let's think about it that way. Yep, that's it. That's for my new shoes for now. Yep.
Very nice.
All right, let's move on to flooding our feeds. Right off the bat, Jordan 4 Craft Olive. We're keeping on with the craft theme. This is slated for December 2nd, so you know that throughout the year, there's still going to be more craft. What do you guys think about this?
No, thanks.
No, thank you. No, not for me. I mean, I know this is just a mock-up, but I can't see it. I can't picture it being very.
Yeah, my issue with it being olive, is that there's only one Jordan 4 in an olive colorway. There's only one. Undefeated.
Yeah,
and they shouldn't make a takedown version of that.
No,
they should not.
No.
Yeah.
Don't need it.
I need to know what craft means, man. I don't
like why?
Yeah. What do you mean? Like what's going on here?
Like, well, why do you think we want this craft?
Yeah.
You call it craft and we want it. Why? Why do you think that?
Yeah.
It's in the after credits of the Air movie that they explain it.
There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go watch that.
All right. Jordan 1 Low University Red. This is
Eh.
October 13th.
They look weird, and all the pictures I've seen of them, they look strange. The shape looks strange. They look
That it's
like
curved?
yeah, it's curved. It's
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. And
Maybe
it's I
that's
mean
just
the
the
leather looks
picture
nice.
angle.
Yeah, maybe it's the angle. I don't know.
I would have. I think last episode we talked about the navy metallic Jordan 1 Low, and those are great.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
yeah.
If they had made like the red hits metallic,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it too. They're not. I think people thought they were going to be the metallics, the metallic reds, and they're not. They're just a regular red, like a flat red. The materials look nice. I don't know. I don't think I need. I have the 2015 metallic red release, so I don't think I need these.
yeah.
But we'll see come release day. We'll see. I don't know how.
They're nice though.
You
They're
like them?
beautiful. It's a nice colorway for sure.
Yeah. They're clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're clean. Yep.
All right.
Okay. Jordan 1 Royal reimagined. Now they really reimagined this pair from the looks of it.
It's suede, no?
It's
Like
all
a suede.
suede.
Yeah. I don't like them.
I don't like them.
No,
No, I don't
not
I
a
don't-
fan.
think suede. There's
Sorry, my Alexa's screaming at me right now. I have no idea why.
that's fine.
Alexa, stop. Sorry, guys.
Hey, you gotta talk to the robots nicely, man. They're gonna.
I'm in the
When
middle.
you're-
She should have known I'm in the middle of pod. She shouldn't be yelling at me right now.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
And for the record, that wasn't code for my wife. It actually was Alexa. It actually was that robot.
Yeah. Too much. I don't like the type of suede that they're using for that.
No, it's like a. I guess is it like a nubuck? That's like a brush suede kind of thing, or
Yeah. Like the.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like the shade of blue. I don't. I don't know. It's like a weird shape. Also, this
Mhm.
toe looks like a weird shape, and it's in every picture I've seen of them too. So I don't. It's not just like this picture. I've seen several pictures of them, and they're all the same. And there's something very odd about the shape of them.
Yeah.
They look like
yeah.
mids. They remind me
Yeah.
of mids, man.
They
Like,
do look like mids.
right? No, like
Funny.
yeah, they look like a mid version of the Royal.
Yeah.
like, that you'll see on the Foot Locker
does-
shelf for like
Yeah.
3 months.
They're not good. They're not good.
The suede is bad.
And the
It
suede
is.
is bad.
Yeah, and I don't know if they put like too much dye in that blue or something.
Yeah, the
it's like
blue's
super
weird.
like saturated or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No bueno.
They should just like yellow the outsole and that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
Jordan 2 Low Women's
Yeah.
Varsity Royal.
Damn, these are nice.
That's a nice shoe.
That's a nice shoe, man. That's unfortunately they're not coming in extended sizing.
Okay.
No,
I was wondering.
no.
It has like a
They're so
fragment
nice.
touch to it.
Yeah,
It does.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
yeah. They're really nice, but I don't.
Those
I
are
think
clean.
they told me the biggest size will be a 10 women's. So not even close. Like maybe I could squeeze it if it's a 12 women's. I could squeeze into it, but
Dude.
man,
No.
no,
Would
no.
you customize a shoe to make it look like that?
No.
Right.
I'm not big on. I mean, if I had someone I knew who could do it like a really solid job, yes. But
Yeah.
I'm not big into customizing. If I can't get it the way I want it as is, then I'm
Mhm.
not gonna get it painted and stuff.
Yep.
But,
Okay.
yeah, but it's a nice colorway. Oh man, so
It's a
nice.
fucking sweet shoe. Put
It
some
does-
cream
it's
laces
very
on that.
nice.
It's done.
Yeah, it's depressing.
You could fit him, eh, Chloe? You could fit that
Oh, yeah.
sizing, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, but if Sean
Chloe.
can't fit him, I won't do it.
Well,
I'll
then
do
you
it.
will. No, you get it. You'll make me happy that someone will have on the pod will have them.
Cream
Alright,
laces.
maybe
man.
my wife will
Oh
get 'em.
man.
Yeah, cream laces. I
Yeah.
can see that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because that outsole looks like it's like cream, right?
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
sail outsole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's nice.
They're really nice. Damn it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a thing where IG's really listening, but like I saw a picture of it on like an Instagram post. I was like, oh, those are nice. And then the next thing that happens, it's your stories and you're posting about them like you fucking love them. And I'm like, yeah, this is like it's everything followed perfectly. Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Jound times Salomon XT Wings 2 slated for tomorrow. Chloe, what do you think? Huh?
I don't
You a
know.
buyer?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm
No?
gonna. I don't think I'll try off the Jound website because it's American and shipping and whatnot. I will explore the Solomon what's it called websites and see what they have the day after.
Oh yeah.
The pricing.
But the Jound site ships from Canada.
Yeah, but they charge in USD, and then
Oh, okay, I
sometimes
gotcha.
if it's what's it called a collab, then they charge shipping. You know,
Oh,
it's all those little things, and it adds
okay,
up.
okay, okay.
Yeah. And the chances of me hitting off the John website, I'm gonna end up screaming at the computer or something. So,
Yeah, they
and I
should
feel
have a
like they're
pop-up. If they had a pop-up,
ah,
you'd show up.
well, they did have the pop up in Old Montreal. There was a dude going around in a cart, and if you
Yeah.
found him, he would give you like a confirmed purchase or ticket or whatnot.
Oh,
And yeah, unfortunately, I only went to the old port the day after, so
yeah,
it's tough with the family to do all that shit. But I feel like this shoe is not a must. You know,
yeah. Okay, I hear
it's
you.
not
Does
really, it's not
it
really
does
my.
nothing for me.
No,
Yeah,
because I mean, it's all white, like an all white shoe. Is that it, or it's the fact that it's like a tech, like a Salomon shoe?
Yeah, like I mean, it just it seems like they could do more. Like it looks kind of cheap to me. Like even like the I don't know what you call that, the fusion stuff coming up the side, you know,
Yeah,
where it fuses onto that mesh.
yeah.
How
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
white like that. It just kind
Mm,
of makes it look kind of cheap to me. I
It
don't
does
know.
look like a
Like
cheap shoe.
like they could have.
yeah.
Yeah, he just put his kind of his logo on the heel, and that's it.
Like
Type of
Yeah.
deal.
yeah. Even if
I'll
they made
see.
that like blue or something, it would have like I
Like
don't know,
trace
just
the outline of something.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it just looks cheap to me. I don't know. Like I mean, I also don't do white shoes and I don't do like those like tech kind of runners, so I don't who
Yeah.
cares what I think, but that's what I think.
Oh, it's good. No,
Yeah.
it's not a must for me. I don't see
Okay.
fits coming out of this thing.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that
No.
makes sense. That makes sense. All
But
right.
I'll check it out. I'll see how it's doing on the solid
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
sites.
Has it? Maybe it sits,
Maybe.
and then you'll be asking yourself whether you should just do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it might happen. I don't know. Well, we'll see.
Just Solomon it. Yeah. Okay. Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort 2 times Tiana Taylor, June 1st. It's a funky
Mhm.
looking shoe.
It's funky. I don't know what to think about it.
I kind
I
of
think
think
it,
it's Virgil meets Travis,
yeah, yeah.
but I like it. I like it, man. I think it's dope.
Okay.
I like what she did with the perforations on the toe, how they're like X's instead of holes.
Yeah.
And I like how the back heel cap is different color.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And what I really like is on the inside where it says like a rose from Harlem,
Yeah.
Mm.
which is like her thing. I like that a lot,
Yeah.
but it's funky.
Yeah.
Definitely neat. Interesting looking for sure.
Yeah. I think it was mentioned that it did take a lot of inspiration from like the Travis pair.
Hmm.
But yeah, I definitely do see the off-white stuff
Oh
too.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, if it's kind of like if they asked me to design something, I'd pretty much be inspired the whole way. And
Yeah,
just think, I'm just gonna take a bit of
Yeah.
this, a little
Yeah.
bit of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Very nice.
Nice one.
Yep. Jordan 2 Wings Foundation, June 10th. What is this
Mhm.
about? Do you know what this is about,
This
Sean?
is an homage to Howard White, who was the vice president of Jordan Brand, and has
Yeah.
he was in the Air movie. People would know he's like instrumental and one of the people instrumental in bringing Michael Jordan to Nike. And it's his favorite shoe is the Air Jordan 2, believe it or not.
Look at
And
that.
yeah, I'm in good company. And so the people who worked on the twos and recrafting them all last year and stuff, they worked on this for him as for his charity.
Oh.
And yeah, so the H, that's for in the on the insole, that's for him.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, they call him H. That's his nickname. And yeah, the wings thing. I guess that's just his foundation, his charity. I don't know. I don't know much about that, but I do know this is for Howard White.
I do like how they did. It's like a print, I guess, on
I guess it is.
the
Yeah.
neck of the collar of the
Mhm.
shoe, and it doesn't look like too much. Like
Yeah.
it goes well with the shoe. I like
Yeah.
it.
It blends in nicely. Yeah. I like them, but I don't know.
think-
I don't know what in terms of like how difficult they'll be to get, or but
Mhm.
it's or if how limited they'll be, or because if it's a specific thing for him and for his charity. I don't know. I like them. I would try to get them.
I think they're cool.
Hmm
So
I'm
you
not
know,
feeling that wing print.
oh, you don't like it? I
No,
like
I'd
it.
paint it black. Fuck it.
You know how they just released that Lucky Green Jordan 2?
hmm
And then now this pair also has green in it,
hmm
but they did it in a way where I don't see them as similar shoes.
Yeah, no, I don't. I
Weirdly,
agree.
you know?
Yeah, well, that pair also had the white midsole, maybe too. That's why it's
Yeah.
and when you ever put the black midsole in, it draws me right.
I
It's
see.
the black midsole is my thing. That's my Chicago colorway is my favorite. But so yeah, these are. I'll try to get these for sure.
That's nice.
Mm.
Yeah, good pair to have.
In England, they probably call them H.
H.
H. Yeah.
H.
Hey, H.
Hi, H.
H.
We
put-
apologize to all our fans and the other listeners in the UK.
UK. Yeah, put another shrimp on the barbie, eh?
Yeah. No, Chris. That's a whole other thing, Chris.
Yeah. Okay, I saw this real quick on Instagram. I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently Nike wants to find more new innovations to incorporate in their sneakers, just to spice up their lineup because possibly it needs a revival of some sort. Like things are a bit stale. Do you think that sounds right at all, or do you even agree with the fact that the lineups are a bit stale these days?
I mean, I don't know how you could say a lamp like they just release so much.
Mhm.
I don't know how you could say it's stale or not because stuff sells out, stuff sits. It's there's so much product being pushed onto the market.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can tell what's stale and what's not.
Mhm.
I did have, funnily enough, somebody on I've been posting about the Nike Air Alpha Force that are coming back for the first time since 1988 on my page, and someone commented they're trying to something about it's their answer to the New Balance, and I'm like, I didn't understand what they were talking about, and so I guess and so I asked what is it? I said huh with question mark huh I have no idea what it's like. And his thought was that because New Balance is coming out with a lot of these heavy 80s basketball type sneakers lately,
Yeah, the
that Nike,
550s.
yeah, the 550s, now the 650s, that this is Nike's sort of answer to that because they haven't really put out a ton of like Nike basketball sneaker retros, I guess, in the last few years.
Okay.
They fucking
So
put out the
maybe
two.
is that like, yeah, exactly. Well, I know. I didn't. I don't know. I don't know. But so maybe that was like a thing. That's that they're trying to play something. The guy had a thought. I don't know if it's the right thought, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think I don't think you can't react that quickly though. Like it's not like they knew New Balance was gonna do it and then they had enough time to like put it out now and then boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
it
boom.
does.
You know,
Yeah,
it doesn't happen like
yeah.
that.
And it's not like not even like a similar kind of shoe either. So I don't know. But I don't know. Like, is this stuff stale? Is this stuff stagnant? I don't know.
It's more New Balance pulled that shoe out to compete against the Air Force One.
That's what
That's what I think.
That's what I would think. Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I don't
they
think they
didn't-
need to respond to that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they did that. New Balance found their Air Force One
hmm
in the 550, and that's
Mhm.
great for
or their
them
Club
now.
C, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, like that. What's the other brand? Yeah. Anyways, it works because now everyone wants to. That's a classic staple shoe now. Like, okay, just grab a pair of 550 and we're on our way, type thing. You know.
hmm
Whether Nike's lineup is stale, I was trying to figure out. Is it? And I'm like, is there shoes that we're tired of seeing release? I go weirdly not, because like even the ones that they release all the time, like an Air Max of any sort, will do okay as long as you put the right colors on it, or you do one collab of an Air Max and it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
go enough at the very least, you know? And it's never gonna be, or it's gonna be hard to look at a shoe like that, because I see them now in boutiques, like the I think what's the recent crepe pairs,
Mm-hmm.
they go on sale because, but the reason they didn't sell originally at their retail prices, it's kind of expensive. It's like a $250 shoe,
Mm-hmm.
and it's easier to swallow at 150. That's the only reason why I think they sit. But at 150, they fly because it's a beautiful shoe nonetheless. It's
Yeah.
not that it's not nice, it's that it's, you know, people just can't afford it right now, especially since you're releasing stuff every week.
No, multiple times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So stale, I don't know if that's the right
Mm.
word. And I don't know, like, if they're looking for new innovation, is this, people don't care what kind of tech's in a shoe. Like, unless you're
Mm,
performing in it,
Most people don't. Yeah.
yeah. As long as it look good and that guy
Mhm.
tells me it looks good, then I think we're in.
Just
I
continue
think-
to fix the shapes and put out the shoes with the fixed shapes, man.
Yeah,
Like, you
innovate on
fixed-
that.
Yeah.
The toe of the Air Max 1 is fixed. Stop putting out these square drop-off toes. Like, what are you guys doing? You guys
Yeah.
fixed it already.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it drives me nuts too with Jordan Brand with they did the 85 cut ones, and it's
Mhm.
like, well, that's what we want now. But no, you're only gonna get that once a year, and then the rest of the year we're gonna give a shit ton of high OGs, which the fact that it says OG in the title anymore is ridiculous.
Yes.
And then they give and then because it's
OG
included
and then retro. Huh?
80 high OG retro, and then 85 retro. And it's like, okay, well, if it's OG, that's 85 anyway. And then you've got the mids, and it's like, man, we just like Cal said, just give us the right shape all the time. Like, why? But I know that it's like everyone's got hype over the 85 cut or whatever and stuff.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
are ones that big anymore? Or are they that
I
big
don't
of a
think
deal
so.
anymore? I don't think so, right?
I don't think so, because I don't know if it's because they release all these random colorways of them,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't know what's coming out how often, because I think there's a pair of Jordan ones that's releasing every week.
Every week. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't.
They're
It's
selling.
hard to
It's
judge.
okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they're
that's the
selling.
thing.
But a lot of the stuff here in Canada, and I'm sure in Europe too, but not in the States, that a lot of the stuff sits. Like, you can get most Jordan ones, even if they're like sort of a bit hyped up, they're still sitting. You know, you can get them a day, couple of days, 2 weeks later on any of the foot sites.
six months for these ones.
Oh yeah, right. Well,
and that's a
Yeah.
collab. That's
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
collab.
We the best.
We the-
But yeah, I don't know. It's but in the States everything sells out, so it's hard to judge, I guess. What's stale
Yeah,
and
that's
what's
a good
not
point.
for us here in Canada, because a lot of you go to walk into a Foot Locker now and find almost every retro that's released in the last
Yes.
6 months, and
Yeah.
a lot of this is going on. A lot is going on sale. I bought a pair today that I'll share on the next pod, hopefully, that just released this past Saturday, and I got it on sale with a discount code. So
Yeah.
I think we have a different experience in Canada than they do in the U.S.
True.
Hmm.
I think our market was a bit similar to the United States maybe 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I think Shanghai Seoul
Yep.
shows us on IG that the
Yep.
market in Asia is totally different.
Oh, collab sit in Asia, in Shanghai.
Sitting. And I think in Europe there's similarities in terms
Yeah.
of what shoe
Mhm.
sits, because there's some stuff that sits over there that might sell it somewhere else. And I think we're
We're close to
trending
that,
more towards Europe and
Europe,
Asia
yeah,
versus US.
yeah.
I'd like to see them give some pairs to boutiques.
More?
Like, yeah, like, I mean, like, Tiana Taylor is cool, Travis Scott is cool. Obviously, they're gonna sell off the chain, but instead of giving me like all of Jordan 4 Craft, give me a Kith one. You know what I mean? Like, look what with
Yeah.
like the concepts Air Maxes. Like,
Yeah.
those went crazy. You know what I mean? Even though the resale wasn't so crazy at first, like they sold fast and everybody talked about them for a long time. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, like at the risk of sounding like a hype beast, like, oh, this guy wants boutiques, give us some general releases, whatever. But I'm just saying, you want some new life breathed into these shoes. Give them to some of these boutiques, man. Let them have some fun. Like, don't give like Clot of Cortez. Like, who gives a shit, man? Like for real. But look at the
Yeah.
innovation that they did with it. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
putting in that little booty and stuff. Like that's cool. If the
Yeah.
shoe didn't suck, like no one cares about.
Like
Sorry if you
Cortez,
like
yeah.
Cortezes. You know what I mean? But they're plain. You know what I mean? Like nobody cares, man. So you know what I mean? If you gave people like 90s or Air Max 1s, Jordan 1s, you know what I mean? Like if all of a sudden you're like, yo, at the same time, you know, Concepts, Kith, and whoever else is all doing a Jordan 1, that might make people be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
let's get these Jordan 1s again. Like it's something different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they should use Drake in a different way. This whole Nocta thing, like this what's this hot step?
Hot stepper.
The
Hot
hot
stepper.
stepper. Like, you know what he did for that Air Force One?
Yeah.
I think he should do touches like that on more serious shoes. I mean, let's face it, that shoe, that hot stepper, the shape, it's tough. It's really like, it's a tough shoe to wear. But if he were to play with like a couple of Jordan silhouettes, some runners, like some 93s or I don't know, 180s, and just add his little touch to it or whatnot, that might be a bit of fun. And Nike Lab, I miss Nike Lab. Like, bring that shit back instead of just calling Nike Lab like collabs between designers or whatnot. Like, get that high end shit back in. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's true too. You got like stabs and stuff, like you're saying 180 and stuff. You got like the Air Stab and stuff that you could get people to work on as well. Sell some general releases on the side after doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's iffy because you can collab on like a slightly more obscure pair, and they're not obscure, but like just in terms of like comparison to like an Air Max 90, Air Max 1, they're like not thought of at the forefront. If you pair it in a pack with one of those Air Max 1s, Air Max 90s, and then the one jumping onto the pack is going to be, well, I need to get both pairs, you know?
Yeah.
And get people excited about a certain model, but then keep your foot on the gas.
Yeah.
It's like the shape thing of the Air Max 1. You're giving people something that they want, and then they're like, oh, they pull it back. And you're like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you guys flooding the market with Air Max 1s with that shape like you're doing with the Jordan 2?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
this is the Jordan
Right.
2 that
Yeah.
nobody except for Sean cared about for 30
Hey.
years. No, but I'm serious. Like, you know what I mean? And look
Yeah,
at them
yeah,
selling. Like, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, they're
selling
selling.
though. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
selling, and nobody, like, you know what I mean? I heard Sean talking about it for forever, but no one was really looking for a Jordan 2. They fixed the shape, and now they're selling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, so fix the shape on everything and sell it all, man. Like,
That's
Yeah.
true. It's so true.
But like,
I want a pair of Air Max 1s with that toe.
Mhm.
But straight up, I don't own any Air Max 1s. I never really cared. But with that toe, I'm like, that's a good looking shoe.
Yeah.
Sean, you remember
Crazy.
when you bought like a whole bunch of Air Max 1s and they were all in those slim boxes?
Yeah.
Do you remember what caused that? Like,
It was the 90s, the Air Max 90s.
oh, Air Max 90s.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
And
it
that was new shapes.
new shapes. Yeah.
New shape.
Yeah.
New shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There. Proof.
Sleeker toe
Works.
and a sleeker
Yeah.
slow. It's that sleek toe box. It's so
Yeah.
much more appealing. You don't realize until you see it, like, oh, that's how it's supposed to look.
Yeah.
And it's like a huge difference. And because I had the 2015 release of the Air Max 90 infrared,
Mhm.
and then the 2020 release, they redid the shape and all that stuff, and it's like, man, I can't even look at the older release now. It's
Yes.
horrible.
Yeah. Very boxy.
So yeah, like Calby's saying, it's like just do that and keep it coming, and people will buy it. Like, why not do it for everything? It's like they do it, and then they drop like other releases, other colorways. It's like it's the old shape again. It's like, why? What are you doing? Why is that happening?
Mm.
You know, at least with the twos, like you said, with the twos, they fix the shape, and then that's just the shape from now on. Like there's not going to be You're not gonna get some twos that have the old shape anymore. This is just the shape now. Like they spent all that money on redesigning it to get it right, and then they're not gonna like, okay, here. But I don't know why they do that with the ones. I don't know, So it's fucked. It's weird.
Even with my Nike by You, like I got when I saw them on the page, I was like, oh, all right, cool. And like then I got that, and I love that shoe. Like I really do love that shoe that I made. But when I pulled it out of the box, I was like, oh,
it's got the bulky
this is
toe
not the
box.
toe I wanted. Yeah, like it doesn't look bad. Like it doesn't look super bad. It's not bulky or like huge, but
not
does.
sleek,
it's not sleek. Yeah, and I'm like, oh man, like I thought you guys fixed this. That's exactly what I thought to myself. I thought you guys fixed this. Like,
oh no, they saved it for the Nike by You people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
So, are you guys used to seeing pairs sitting now in the shelves? Are you used to it?
I love it.
I kind of like that. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. You walk in, you could see a Cardinal Sevens for 25% off. You see, like, I can't remember what site it has. It was even online. I think it was Size, maybe. They had the playoff 13s for 25% off. It's like you can't, but they didn't have a ton of sizes. But it's like that's unheard of. I tell my friends in the States that, and they're like, get me pairs. I'm like, but then you realize with the shipping and all that stuff, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't happen anywhere else except for, I mean, that doesn't happen in the States anyway. And I love seeing that. I love it.
Yeah, me too. I think that's awesome.
I don't walk into many like physical stores much, but like I think it's reflected on online sites like the boutiques in Canada. Like you mentioned, Sean, like they'll have like a random sale, and then you'll go down the list and you're like, oh man, there's like this Jordan here that's sitting. I'm like, oh, that's a good price, Like it chops off like a whole like $50 to $100 off the shoe, and you're like, oh, that's within range now. And I did think of getting it. So yeah, I'm getting used to it too, and I find that it makes my purchasing a bit more refined because now I can take my time, and really plan it out properly.
Yeah, you don't have to go, okay, I have to get it now because it might sell out and blah blah. It's like, oh no, it's on certain pairs you're like, okay, I can wait on this for a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll go on sale.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
Good stuff.
That's even when I got the Khaled's, I was like, should I do this? Because are they gonna go on sale? That's literally what I thought. I was like, man, if I buy these and 2 weeks from now they're 30% off, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, those
they're gone.
wouldn't go on sale.
They're gone. They're sold out. They're off the.
They wouldn't go on sale.
Yeah. I was so surprised that they were still on the site. I was like, whoa, very surprised. Very cool reveal. So that's nice. All right. Any more thoughts on this? How they should do things? Huh?
I find it's weird because like we like that things, not that they're stale, but like we're talking about how we like how things are sitting and you can go and take your time and maybe they'll go on sale. And but I see a lot of comments from people on my page that even if they like a sneaker, they're like disappointed that they're sitting. It's like, it's one of my favorite sneakers. Like it's kind of sad that it's sitting. And like, dude, that's a good thing. You can go in and buy 1, 2, how many? Like, why would that be a bad thing?
Oh, wow.
Like it's accessible to you. If you like it, why? Like, well, it's like, I guess the feeling is like not, other people didn't like it. Like, who gives a shit? If you like the shoe, go buy the shoe, man. It's my favorite thing when a shoe sits. I love it.
Yeah. Well,
if I want it.
How long
I think
has
it's because
this...
of the resale.
Yeah.
There's that too. There's guys that
got
huge
people
component.
That got their pairs at retail. They're like, oh, but I look, and the resale's not so high on it. It's like kind of sad. And like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
What the resale value
It's just
is?
like this shoe. This shoe is going through the same thing. It's the resell of it is like nothing, but I mean, look how dope it is. Like, who cares?
Yeah. If you like it, you like it. Why do you care what the value of it is? If you're not going to sell it, unless everybody just sells everything nowadays, so who knows? But it's a very strange era we're in, where it's like even if like you like the shoe, you got the shoe, you're still disappointed the value is not as high as you thought it would be, and that it's sitting somewhere. It doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense to me, man. You got the shoe. You like the shoe. That's it. That's your story's done. Like, stop worrying about
I
who other
think-
people like it or not or what.
Like we've been into sneakers for a long time now,
Mm-hmm.
but think of when this whole era of everything selling out for every release,
Oh.
maybe what, 4 years ago?
Yeah. You talk to people in the
years ago.
States, it's still happening.
But
So-
like it was
but yeah,
more,
but more prevalent. Yeah. A few years
yeah,
ago.
it's a bit more hectic. I think and it started all 4 years ago. And
Mhm.
someone that's into something for 4 years, it's kind of been a long time now. But
Yeah.
the new sneakerhead maybe came into it 4 years ago, and
True.
this is all they've seen.
It's all I've known. Yeah.
Yeah. And if it's not an immediate sellout, then something's wrong.
It's a brick, and it's something
Yeah.
wrong with it.
Yeah.
It's not good. Oh, it can't be good. I shouldn't like it because it's not selling out. Like it's such a strange mentality. But you're right.
Mhm.
If that's all they know, that's all they know.
I mean, people were legit, or maybe still are, wearing their StockX tags on their shoe.
Yeah, that's true. That was crazy.
Like,
man.
so, you know
That's
what I mean?
crazy.
Like, that's literally what they base everything on,
Mhm.
is
The
the
value.
resale price. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just a good
yeah,
point.
Yeah, very good point.
Mhm.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. If you audience members have thoughts on this riveting discussion, you can hit us in the DMs. Let us know things that we didn't talk about, ideas that maybe we didn't think about, and let us know if you think it's a stale bread. You know,
Yeah.
not only one brand, any brand.
Not
It's-
moldy.
it's
Not moldy. Just stale.
Not moldy. It's stale. You know,
Yeah.
it's about there.
Like you'd
About-
still eat it if you put it in the toaster. If it was in the toaster, you'd still eat
Put
it.
it, dip it in your soup. I don't know.
There you go. Exactly.
They're both good.
Yeah.
Right now.
Make garlic bread out of that shit.
Clothes hungry.
All right. Anyone want to throw a shout out? Nah. All right.
Yeah, shout
That was
out
a
to
great-
Mike.
Shout out to,
Oh yeah, Mike.
shout out to Mike.
Where you at?
He's handling his new job.
Oh man,
Right.
I do not envy him.
Go say hi to him at the Halo store. I don't know what that means. It's in the Toronto area. Go say hi to him.
Is that not the Eaton Center? Is that where he's working now?
He called it the Halo store.
Okay.
He's the manager of the Halo store.
All right.
Okay, it's the big store. The one. Yeah. That was a great show. Thank you, audience, for joining us once again. You can download and listen to the Sneaker Podcast anywhere podcasts are broadcast. Sean, where can people find you on social media?
At SCollar23 and at OG Support Group.
Shout out to the OG support group. And Calby, where can people find you?
You can find me at Just Kelby and at Traffic Boys.
Shout out to the Traffic Boys. And Chloe, where can people find you?
At Clarel.
At Clarel. And you can find myself at Christopher.chu. Be sure to follow us at the Sneaker Podcast. Big shout out to our sponsors, Sneaker Logic and Quality. One love, all the sneakers. Peace.
Peace.